Good morning, my people. What is going on? And welcome back to another YouTube video. We are sitting at 4.5 weeks out from show number 1, which is the PCA Universe down in Derby. And then show number 2, which is the big one, Muscle Contest Ireland. We are 5.5 weeks out from that show. And that is the show we need to make weight for. So, where is the body weight this morning? 103.6 kg, which is the same I was yesterday. And then I had a low the day before, and then I had another low the day before that. But 2 days ago was a new low. 3 days ago was not a new low. So basically, last time I would have talked to you, I think I was like 103.5, I believe. And my weight has held around that last couple of days, okay? We did run the higher day of food and reduced rest on Monday. My body weight came up by about 0.2. And then last night, we actually added 30 carb to my last meal after pull day. I did definitely feel yesterday in the gym like I was a little bit more back to life after doing less steps and having a little bit more food the day before, but like just a little bit, you know. So Cooper told me to do 8K steps yesterday. I overcooked it a little bit and did 10K. So he gave me some extra food in my last meal, which was tremendous to have a 130 gram bowl of ESN rice pudding and cream of rice last thing before bed. However, it didn't touch the sides because it's getting to that stage, guys. It's getting to that stage. So today I'm going to run you through a training day, full day of eating on prep because I just fancy doing one. Full day of eating and supplementation. Show you what I'm doing at the moment in terms of my food and my supplements, as I know everybody loves to watch the training, or sorry, not the training, the food videos. So I'll tell you what I have in my little morning drink here before I crack on with the video. So we've got in our engineered shaker here 10 grams of creatine, 2.5 grams of taurine, and then I have 5 grams of sun fiber, the partially hydrolyzed guar gum, and then I've got a scoop and a half of the cherry hydroflow. Now I'm very, very excited today, guys, because I do actually have 2 tubs of engineered catalyst on the way. So yes, that's right, engineers hydration formula. Hydration and electrolyte formula is back. Dropped in 6 flavors this week. So we've got OG cherry coconut and pineapple passion fruit, which I've ordered. I think the other ones are like engineered energy, retro orange, and there's 2 others in there. And then there's 4 more dropping at the end of this week. And then I think there's one more then dropping next week. So happy fucking days, guys. Get on it. Code DMAC10. What's the difference between this and the last? Well, I'll run you through the formula. New and improved formula. I'll run you through it when I get it. Biggest thing for me, however, though, is they've gone from using 100% sucralose for the sweeteners to 50% sucralose, 50% stevia, okay? So the flavor is still going to be smooth, but it's going to be a little bit easier on digestion, especially for anyone who gets gut issues from sweeteners. Ding, 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 ding. Fucking Darren McNamara over here. So I will be very, very glad to be subbing out the hydroflow, to sub that in. Sorry, Conte, but I've been waiting for the catalyst for a very, very long time. As you guys know, I am a slut for a hydration product, and I'm a slut for the different flavors as well. So yes, 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 I will review them for you. So don't message me and ask me, okay? I literally posted the catalyst the other day, and Mungo DM'd me. Mungo, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, brother. He DM'd me and he's like, what's the nicest flavor, DMAC? I was like, I don't know, bro. Nobody has tried these yet because they've only just been released. So when I find out and I taste them myself, I let you know. People are fucking so quick to jump the gun, aren't they? I get some new cream of rice in the post. I post up a picture of it and people are like, what's it taste like, bro? I'm like, haven't even opened the bag yet, brother. Give me a fucking chance. But anyway, I get that people have good intentions. So yeah, that's the morning drink in a litre of water. What I'll do first though is I'll drink my coffee, still through a straw, but I must say, teeth are fucking glistening now, boys. And then it's actually pretty bright out at the moment. So it's 8 minutes to 8. But I'm hoping now that I'm recording and I'm talking and I'm yapping. Chloe's rustling about upstairs and she's going to come down before I have my coffee fully drank so that she can take my check-in photos before I go for my walk. And then I'll show you my first meal after that, which I have sitting cooling in the fridge. Now, what else did I do supplementation-wise this morning? So I took my MOTS-C, okay? I took my Amino Defense, my glutathione, and my SLU and my L-carnitine, okay? As you know, guys, I have been doing just the oral SLU the last while, and genuinely, I have not seen any fucking difference with it. I've also been doing Turbo Regen, which is our oral BPC and KPV, morning and evening, just for my gut. So I've doubled up on that. And Kuba has added in 5 amino 1 MQ from today. So I've got this Turbo Amino. Unfortunately, guys, this is out of stock on the Engineered website right now. But I have a tub that I got back when I first started. I got it. I started taking it for like a week or two. And then Kuba was like, why are you taking that now? You don't need it. So I pulled it out. I think I've got 42 capsules left in here. So that's fucking fantastic, right? Because that's like just over 6 weeks. And it's just over 6 weeks until the Muscle Contest Ireland. So this will do me up until the first NPC show at least. And then I'm going to have to pick some more up off of, I don't know, Thoroughbred Labs or something like that. So yeah, that got added in today. And I take my health supplements, my morning health supplements, my cardiac, my hepatic, my nephron, my engineered longevity range, my omegas, my krill oil, my vitamin D3 and K2, all that stuff. I take that after my meal one so that I'm not down a load of tablets on an empty stomach and it's all fucking with my gut. You know, I always take those with a meal as I just find it absorbs better. The shit isn't repeating on you. You're not getting fishy burps, etc., etc. You know the drill, my people. So yeah, that's the story, guys. I'll sit down now, bang out a couple of client messages while I drink my coffee, and then hopefully take these check-in photos before my walk today, because then when I get back from my walk, I can just get straight into check-ins. All right, catch you in a bit.
Presence of someone overfeeding, then it will. So it's a good question, actually. It's something like I've done for fucking a fair few years, and I continue to do because I just see incredible success with it. The only time when I would pull it is if you had to drive your food down pretty fucking low. But if your food's still high, running 10 hours of GH, I don't think you can hurt it in any way, shape, or form. If anything, there's probably going to be benefits. So that's the rationale behind it.
All right, gang, we're back for meal number 1, and I must say, oh, I don't know what is going on with my stomach right now, but I got very fucking bad cramping. So, it's kind of coming back now. Oh, it's not good. Very, very bad this morning. So hopefully that means I've got some delayed bowel movements, even though I don't think I do because I've already gone twice this morning so far. It's only 7:15, so fucking thing. Anyway, here we've got our 75 grams of ESN rice pudding mixed with the Strom core. I've got the vanilla sugar cookie here, just finishing the last of that pack. 20 grams of almond butter, 50 grams of blueberries, 50 grams of banana, and 55 grams of whey. ISO 100, Diamatize. Good. DMAC 10 for discount on the Engineered website. So it's going to go down a treat, guys. I also took 10 IUs of Lantus with this meal, and I was actually just asking Kuba a question there as well. Why do we use Lantus still on prep? Is it for the nutrient partitioning benefits and to kind of aid a little bit in fat loss? And he said, yeah, basically it is. And he has seen very, very good results both with himself and with clients in the past using Lantus. So it's always something he does keep in unless he needs to drive someone's food very, very low. I do remember in 2023, we did have to drive my food a little bit lower. And then 10 IUs of Lantus started giving me really bad hypos during the fucking day. So we pulled it towards the end. But yeah, I don't personally find I really hold that much water from Lantus. I don't really find I hold that much water from most things, actually, to be honest. So for me, it's great, and I don't really see any need to pull it at all. So that's our meal number 1, guys. We'll get this in. We will down our health supplements, and we'll get upstairs and get attacking client check-ins for the day. Alrighty, guys, we are back for meal number 2. Just before I have meal number 2, I'm going to take my second dose of SLU. Oh, he's a poet and he didn't know it. So 2 caps here, guys, which is 500 mcg. So that goes down at 9 AM every single day, or just before meal 2. It's meant to be at like 8, 9 AM I'm meant to take it. But it always ends up being when I come down for meal 2, because, yeah, I should really leave a bottle of this up on my desk so that I can take it a little bit earlier, but don't think it makes too much of a difference. Just getting a second dose in, that is all that matters. As you can see in the background here, C Chisel is hard at work scrubbing the presses. So the presses are nice and shiny. There's a strong smell of chemicals around the gaff at the moment.
Yeah, if you didn't spill half your fucking ingredients in the cupboard.
Yeah, I've been a little bit messy and clumsy lately. Normally I'm not that bad, but when I'm on prep, I'm terrible.
He's fucking awful.
Yeah, she's done my least favorite thing in the world as well, which is put those fucking chairs up on the table, and she just leaves them there.
Yeah, because
she just leaves them there. Like, the floors get dried, everything gets hoovered or whatever, and then the chairs are just left up on the fucking table. It drives me mad.
Yeah,
But look, at least she's cleaning the place, lads, so I can't complain.
Yeah, but you really need to clear some stuff off that table, you hear me?
Do I really, though?
Yeah.
Do I really?
No,
I like having everything.
Show the camera what's on the table, so.
I like having everything in a very convenient position. Do you know what Chloe also does as well, right? I like having all my stuff over here, right? So the salt, the pepper, the sweet cinnamon and stuff, and she always just takes it away and just fucking puts it over here every single time. Yeah, but like that shaker I don't like using because it condenses it down too much. So I like having everything there, so when I come over and the scales is here, I can just put the bowl on and everything's just in front of me. It's just very convenient.
It gets you an extra 5 steps in every time you have a meal.
I don't want the extra bloody fucking 5 steps. I want to make sure everything is in a very convenient position. So yeah, we'll throw together meal number 2 right now, guys. I'm gonna have some prawns. We're gonna have some rice. We're gonna have some mackerel. It's gonna be absolutely fucking tremendous. I'm gonna show you my intro before I forget to, whilst my prawns are cooking, because I always forget to do this in my full days of eating. But anyway, we have got our intra-workout drink here. So as you know, guys, the Sustain from JP, I've realized, just really doesn't sit well with me because of the gluten. So I'm on the fucking arse end of the bag here now. I'd say I've got like maybe 20 grams or something left in it. So what I've been doing is I've been doing 20 grams of engineered carb tank with like 10 grams of Sustain. And then I have these Orange Rush EAAs from Mutant, which are very nice. And then I have 2 of our daily drivers here, creatine and taurine. 10 grams of creatine, well, 5 to 8 grams of creatine, and then 2.5 grams of taurine. So that is the intra-workout drink, guys. It's down to 30 grams of carbs. It was 40. We bumped it down to 30 when we made the last adjustment. So I'll leave that chilling in the fridge for now, and then I'll top it up with a little bit of water when I actually get to the gym. So I will. And then prawns are on the pan there now, so they'll be cooked in a second. And I'll show you meal number 2. Also, I have my engineered order due to arrive at 11, I think, 11:15, to 12:15. So hopefully before I head to the gym, I'll be able to show you what I got catalyst wise, and maybe give it an old taste test. I kind of want to give it a taste test. I don't know, am I going to be able to wait the whole way until tomorrow and not review it in this video? So what we'll do is I'll probably have a scoop of each in a little cup, and me and Chloe will just try both of them for you, and we'll give you our honest ratings. Chloe is very particular when it comes to the hydration, so she likes the 2 of these. You know they're fucking good. I generally tend to just love any hydration formula, to be honest. So not any hydration formula, but I'll be honest with my reviews as well. I've got high hopes for the OG cherry coconut, because I mean cherry and coconut, you can't fucking go wrong, can you? Unbelievable scenes. So prawns are sizzling away in the background. I better make sure I don't dry them out too much. Catch you in a bit. And there we have it, guys. Meal number 2 is going down. We've got 75 grams of sushi rice, 270 grams of raw weight prawns. We got our zero sugar ketchup on there. And on the side, we've got 50 grams of banana and 50 grams of blueberries. And of course, I'm going to have 1 cap of Turbo Digest alongside this meal. This goes in alongside all meat meals. And then we have got big old Mark Hodson up on the screen here now, 17.5 weeks out vlog. So guys, get on it, support the boy. Mark is starting prep now. So we'll see what's popping in the day in the life for his pull day. Let's go. Check-in Roonies wrapped up for the Wednesday check-in crew. People are fucking flying it today, absolutely killing it. And I want to give a quick shout out to one client in particular who's working extremely hard at the moment, and the hard work does not go unnoticed. So Chloe, if you're watching this, shout out girl, because we have come a very long way. So this is how Chloe looked when she first started with me, right? This is an older transformation I posted of her there just before the Christmas, right? This is how Chloe looked on the left-hand side when she first started with me, and she was 79 kg, I believe. Now, this morning, this is how she looks at 64.8 kg. Look at that. Absolutely mega. 15 kg gone off that physique and that frame, and it looks absolutely incredible. So Chloe is absolutely smashing it at the moment. You can see how extreme this is from the rear as well. I mean, look at that, right? From where she started to where she is now, I'm telling you, she is going to be a very, very impressive athlete, one to keep an eye on in the future. We're now, how many weeks out? I believe 16 weeks out from my client photo shoot, which Chloe is going to be doing. She's got an exam coming up soon, so we're going to diet break next week for about 3 weeks, just to make sure she's got some brain fuel so she can pass that exam, and then we're going to hammer it from there. So the end product of this transformation, guys, is going to be absolutely insane, because even though we've lost 15 kg, 14 kg so far, it's arguably getting easier for Chloe to go through the process now than it was before. And it's because we've been working together for such a long time now, 40 something weeks, that habits, and I spoke about this in my Instagram story recently, habits take a long time to build, right? And you need to spend time being very, very locked in and doing everything correctly in terms of like your nutrition and your cardio and your routine for you to kind of rewire your brain, rewire your discipline. And feedback from Chloe every single week is like, you know, she doesn't have food focus. Even though I'm pushing her harder, her calories are lower, her cardio is much higher than when it was when she first started. She's not getting as much food focus anymore. She's very driven to make changes. I literally pulled her back and did some high days during the week because she was kind of just fucked, right? And she needed the pullback. And like, she didn't want to pull back. She wanted to push on, etc. So you can see over time how someone grows and develops as an athlete, and they start getting those results that they just change. Something just clicks. Someone's discipline just improves. What they used to perceive as very challenging just changes. How they used to perceive hunger changes. How they used to perceive cravings changes. And that only happens with time, and that only happens with commitment, guys. And this is why, like, signing up with a coach for 12 weeks, it's kind of a waste of time. This is why people yo-yo. It's why people spin their wheels, you know? You should want to go through the phases, like I always say. What do I mean by that? Okay, where are you right now? Let's say you're a guy and you're super skinny, okay? Sign up with a coach, commit to a bulking phase, push up for 6 months, 8 months, eat your meals, train super hard, work on your training execution, accept that you're going to get a little bit soft. Then you get to the end of that process, do a proper diet, get absolutely stripped inside out, lean, improve your discipline, improve your routine, you know, learn how to push yourself, learn how to lean into discomfort, lean into cravings, lean into high appetite. Then nail your reverse diet off the back of that. Don't just get super fat super quick. Nail that reverse diet. Set yourself up for another successful push-up. Then go into that second push-up, and all of a sudden, you've already done a push-up, you've already done a serious diet, and you've nailed your reverse diet. And now you're restarting the process that you first started at all over again, but with all these tools and all this experience built up. And that is the position where progress really starts to skyrocket. A lot of people don't want to hear this. A lot of people don't want to hear that you kind of need to put in a good year of groundwork and go through each phase individually to then get the experience to nail those phases better the second time around. But every single time I've gone through a dieting phase, it's gotten easier than it was before. Every single time I've done a reverse diet, it's gotten easier than it was before. Every single time I've done a gaining phase, it's gotten easier. But not only that, it's gotten more efficient, and the results I've been able to squeeze out of the exact same duration of time has improved because my experience has improved, my application has improved, how I view and perceive the process has improved. And this is what I try to teach and how I try to guide all of my clients within my coaching, right? To go through the phases, to embrace each phase for what it is, to commit to each phase properly, to not be looking for the quick fix, the 12-week plan, the super aggressive cut to get in shape. Do things properly, do things sustainably, learn how the process should look over time for you to not only get in shape, but stay in shape and build the habits that will allow you to stay in shape, the habits and the tools that you need. And that comes with time, and that comes with going through these phases properly. Not doing a 12-week diet and a 12-week bulk, doing a 24-week diet and a 24-week bulk, and being patient and being disciplined and giving yourself the time to build these habits and to rewire your brain, right? So, you know, when it comes to coaching, guys, the best transformations, they're not that quick, aggressive, snappy 12-week transformation that everybody loves that they post on Instagram. The best transformations are the ones that take a long time, right? The ones I'm the most proud of are the ones with my clients where they've been with me for a year, 2 years, whatever. And you see where somebody started versus where they are now. And that's fucking impressive, right? Like, I like taking somebody from, like, someone like Chloe, right? Who wasn't in the best position when she started to now looks incredible. And she's still not even gotten her photo shoot done yet, you know? So, I mean, how much better is she going to look at that stage And then when she does nail the reverse diet off the back of it, she goes into an improvement phase. She diets again next year. She's just going to look like a completely different person. Okay. So this is what I'm all about when I'm coaching. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm in it for the journey with all my clients. I want to see my clients grow. I want to see them develop. I want to see them become the best versions of themselves. I don't just want to take people's money, drive them into the ground, do whatever it takes for a quick transformation. Throw drugs at people, throw crazy protocols at people, get that quick transformation, market on Instagram. I've never been that sort of coach. I never will be that sort of coach. And there is a lot of coaches out there who do those protocols. That's just not going to be me. And does that mean, and has that meant that my coaching has grown much, much slower over time? Yes, but I've been okay with that, because now that it has grown to the position that it is now, and it's grown in the correct way, I've got clients that are going to be with me for a long time, that trust me, that trust my guidance, that are bought into the way that we do things. And, you know, even if those clients tell one other friend, and I can help one other person in that way, that's the most important thing to me as a coach. So, yeah, went on a little bit of a rant there, guys, but I had to get my little coaching passionate rant in to this video. So we're about 3 weeks away, guys, 3 to 4 weeks away from me closing the books. So I have 2 more people who are going to be coming on board now this week, 1 more the week after, and I did have 1 drop off this month. So, you know, there is probably a space or 2 up for grabs, but please get inquiring now, guys, so I have time for you to get set up before the PCA universe kicks off. And then I'm not going to be doing any setups. I'm not going to be advertising any spaces for about 2 months. So if anyone's interested in coaching, guys, please hit the link down below. Fill in my inquiry form. I'll collect a little bit of information from you, find out what your goal is, and I'll specifically tell you how I can help you and how I will structure things, just like I mentioned there in terms of the phases, specifically for you, with how your life looks, where you're at right now, all that other sort of stuff, to get you from where you're at now to where you want to be. I'll send you over a full video, free of charge, and you can decide whether it looks like it's going to be a good fit for you or not. All right, without further ado, I need to go downstairs, eat my chicky, rice, cinnamon, banana, salt, pre-workout meal. Then I need to walk, then I need to shower because I'm sweating up in this box office now that the sun is out. It's a tremendous day today. Then we're off to the gym for a push. Let's get it. Oh, and my engineered parcel just arrived downstairs. So we might do a cheeky little taste test for you of the Catalyst. Alrighty, guys, meal number 3, pre-workout meal is going down. We have got 200 grams of chicken, 100 grams of sushi rice, 100 grams of banana, and 10 grams of dates. I know, I'm miserable, 10 grams of dates. As you can see, this is piping hot. However, it's okay because me and Chloe are going to do a Catalyst taste test review. So, first up, guys, we've got the OG cherry coconut on the left. And secondly, we have got pineapple passion fruit on the right. So we're going to give these bad boys a whirl. I'm going to let you know how it goes on. Honestly, haven't even tried these off camera yet. So I'm going to do the OG cherry coconut first, because I feel like the pineapple one would be like a little bit fresher. You get me? So, oh, I have high hopes for this. Oh, that's fucking delightful. That's so good.
Is it?
That's so good. Taste that. You'll actually like that. Oh, that's fucking lovely.
That is actually nice.
Oh, it's so good. Right. Oh, I feel like that's going to be really hard to top. This will probably maybe just be like cordial.
A full scoop of those.
Mm-hmm.
So they're very strong.
Oh, that's fucking lovely as well. That's actually nicer than a cordial, in my opinion. Fuck, that's really good. Now, Riz did say these are his 2 favorite flavors. And I got them because they sounded like they were going to be my 2 favorite flavors. And they're really fucking good. They're really good. Do you know what? I actually think I prefer the pineapple passion fruit a little bit more.
I think I prefer the orange one as well.
That's fucking... And Chloe doesn't like an orange. She doesn't like an orange. Right, I'm going to give this a 9. This is fucking off the charts. And I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. OG cherry coconut. Oh, they're both really fucking good. Hold on a second now. Oh, it just depends what you're in the mood for. Just depends what you're in the mood for. They're really sweet, but not in like a sickly sucralose way.
It'd be interesting to see how they taste when they're a bit more diluted down. Because
Yeah,
we have our
yeah.
modern drinks.
There's
They're
like
a liter big, so like that's obviously.
yeah, the serving size, guys, is 4 grams, but there's 100 servings in a tub of Catalyst. So these are incredible value. £35, okay? £31.50 when you use code DMAC10, you get 100 servings. That's like 31 cents a serving, guys. That is fucking next level shit, okay? And per serving, we've got a gram of Tori, we've got 100 mg of purified Himalayan salt, okay? And we've got grapefruit, black pepper, potassium, magnesium, sodium, calcium. And most importantly, guys, we've got a 2-to-1 potassium to sodium ratio. And we've got, yeah, this is really, really good, calcium in there as well. So this is a proper fucking hydration formula. And we also actually have, guys, the total amount of fiber, protein, and salt to the fucking decimal point. So how many calories are actually in this, which is mega as well. So there's 2.8 calories per serving, but it gives you exactly the amount of everything that's in it. So accuracy, guys, this is engineered. You know the fucking drill. That's one thing that used to always annoy me about like the HydroFlows or this hydration formula or this supplement. Don't know how many fucking calories are in it. So how many extra calories am I having? I don't know. How much extra salt am I having? Whereas everything here on the panel is very, very fucking specific. So that's a big W for engineers, as always. So guys, these are going to absolutely fucking fly out. So definitely make sure you pick yourself up a couple of tubs of these. But these are going to be mega, 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 mega. So yeah, sit down now, eat the pre-workout meal, box off the last of the steps, head to the gym for push. Let's go. Yes, my people, how are we doing? Welcome back to UltraFlex Gym Rotherham. We're in for a mic'd up session today because today's session is a short, sweet, and snappy one. Only actually got 5 exercises on today's session. Reason being, I have removed the Strive incline press, which I'm very upset with because I do love that piece, but I'm nursing a little niggly shoulder issue at the moment, okay? So my right shoulder has not been good. Don't know what the fuck is wrong with it. It keeps niggling at me, and even when I'm sleeping, if I sleep on that side, it's a little bit of a fucking pain in the hole for me, to be honest. So I'm trying to do my best to nurse it. And this press was okay for a while, and now I just feel like it's kind of making it worse. So I'm after doing 2 warm-ups on it. The warm-ups didn't feel too bad. However, when I did this last week, my shoulder did kind of feel worse for a day or 2 after doing it. I still hit a PB, so today I'm kind of like, do I just get a good 3 sets in and hit another PB and see how the shoulder is? I think I will, but if I do 3 sets on this today and my shoulder is fucked again for the next 2 or 3 days, I'm just going to completely remove this from now until show, because my shoulder is actually so sore that like it's almost affected me getting into some of my poses. So obviously that's not ideal. You don't want that, guys. So look, we'll see how it's feeling today. I'm going to slowly start to increase the weight here now and just scale things up a little bit and see how it's feeling. Also, if you're watching this and it's the 23rd of April, which I believe it will be past the 23rd of April, the hard body grey power stacks have landed, and the navy power stacks as well. So I've got the grey wrist wraps here. You can use code DMAC10 to pick these up. Personally, I really, really like the grey. I think the grey is a fantastic colour. My favourite colour in the single point knee sleeves. But we got wrist wraps here. Now I didn't get a power stack with a belt and a knee sleeves with the MV Pro knee sleeves, because I don't use thicker knee sleeves and I don't use a belt either. However, if you are a powerlifter, or my favourite powerlifters, or someone who does like using a belt and heavier knee sleeves, definitely pick up the grey or navy, both sick colourways. So yeah, we'll do 250 pounds for a warm-up, guys, see how this moves and see how the shoulder's feeling. Oh, it's such a weird one, right? Because I only feel pain when I'm loading it on the eccentric, and the pain is like back here. It's really fucking weird. It's like a rotator cuff tendon kind of an issue. But look, I'm going to fucking chance it anyway, and I'm going to see. Just keep the reps nice and slow and controlled, nothing too jerky. Try not to go too deep, as my chest is feeling really good today, which is frustrating, right? Because
My pressing has been holding tremendously this prep. I feel like my chest is the biggest and roundest it's ever been. And my strength, even today on the warm-ups, chest just feels like so good. But it's my fucking shoulder that's limiting me. Oh, such a frustrating one, guys. Sorry if you can hear that music as well. It's absolutely fucking wank, but what can I do? All right, guys, the warm-ups just felt way too good. They're not absolutely fucking send it today. So send it is what I'm going to do. Because fuck it, why not? It's a weird one. It's almost like as I go heavier, it's like it loads my chest more and not my shoulder as much. But I feel like one bad little move or flare of the elbow, and that's it, fucked. So I'm trying to keep a bit more tension almost like through my left hand side, if that makes sense. But yeah, let's fucking go. Oh, go. 8 reps there. Actually pretty happy with that. Look at those bits. Wow. That was a little bit sore though. Which is annoying again. That's so good for my chest, but fuck it, happy with that. I'm not sure if that was a rep up, let's check. There's a rep up, boys. Happy fucking days. Beautiful stuff. Now last week I did set 5, 300 for 10 reps. I'm actually going to increase the load today, I think. I'm actually going to go with 310 on set 5. I'm just going to aim to get 8 reps because I think I want to keep the reps low today. Because I think more reps, higher reps, I mean, is going to just kill the shoulder even more. So I think the longer I'm in the set, the more it's exacerbating the shoulder. So I'll just try and do 3 sets of 8 reps today. I'd be very fucking pleased if I could do that. Now, I don't want to talk too much during today's session because if I do, this video is going to be super long. It's a full day of eating and supplementation and me walking shit to the gym. It's just going to be a little bit too much for anybody to watch, even if you are VMAX supporter. So we'll wrap that up there, guys, and catch you in the next exercise. All right, guys, very successful 3 sets on the prime low, pin loaded low incline. Got a rep up on that top set. Then for the back off set, I was like, you know what, I want to keep it at 8 reps. So I increased the load by 10 pounds, right? And I got 10 reps. I was like, fuck, nice one. I'm up in weight, max reps. Then I checked the weight stats, forgot to get rid of the 15 pounds on the top of the cam. So I was actually 25 pounds up and max reps. So super fucking happy with that. I did take a pretty long rest period in between the two of those. The reason being, after all my talk about intras earlier, I forgot my fucking intra at home. So I had to get a bottle of water here and put 30 grams of Carbex into it, which wasn't ideal, but this Carbex fruit punch is actually delightful. So I must see if engineers have that on their site. I'm pretty sure they do stock Carbex. I just didn't know if they did this flavoured format. So I'm going to actually try and get some of that because it's very pleasant, I must say. But anyway, we're on to the flies next. Oh yeah, third set then, I did 280 pounds for 9 reps. So I actually did 10 pounds up and minus 1 rep on that, which is still good considering the big progress I got on the set before, right? So we got 2 sets of flies now. I've got 70 pounds here. So I'm going to whack that out for 1 set and then do 50 pounds for the second set. So here, guys, like, I can actually do like 120, 130 pounds for a set of like 8 to 10 beginning of my session, but I have to drop that load way back towards the end because I just can't get those pegs fully short. But here, I'm just focused on using a much lighter load and just really making sure I can just properly squeeze my 2 pegs together as I drag my arms across the body. So I'm going to set up the phone here, get a little clip for Instagram, and do this set for you all. Oh, fucking tremendous. 12 reps there, guys. 2 reps up on that. Fucking hell. I don't know where this surge is coming from today. Maybe it was that extra 30 grams of cream of rice in my last meal last night. Who fucking knows? Lovely. Oh, and that just moved so well. Everton is feeling really fucking good today. I don't know why. Which is mega. Because, yeah, look, fuck, I won't complain. Sometimes you just come into the gym, guys, and you just feel fucking mint. Today, it's one of those days. Happy fucking days, I said. 4.5 weeks out. How bad? Beautiful stuff. Still progressing at this stage. Still feeling like I'm progressing, making good progress. Growing into the prep. I genuinely do feel, guys, especially if you nail your off season. If you fucking nail your off season and you set yourself up for a proper prep, when you transition into prep, you can grow into that prep. 100%. Because I for sure grew into my prep last year, and I'd like to think growing into the prep this year. Based off how I'm fucking looking, I'd like to think that anyway. Yeah, neck feels a little bit sore there now. In a bad way. Good but bad. Hopefully I haven't tweaked it a little bit. But yeah, we'll do a second set here now. Move on to the bodyweight dip. Alright guys, we have got the good old reliable bodyweight dip. I've actually started doing these weighted because I just don't feel like bodyweight on its own is enough for me now that I've gotten a little bit lighter. So 20 kg plate here, and to be honest, it doesn't even feel like I have fucking 20 kg on me, because being at this stage of prep, I'm what, 15 kg down from where I would have been, well, 14 kg down from where I would have been peak off season, so you certainly feel a lot lighter. Let me tell you, I feel mobile, agile, gymnastic even, at 103.6 kg this morning. So dips, let's get a slow, controlled tempo here, guys. Pause in the stretch. Make them fucking nasty, okay? Make sure when you come down, you can feel that tension in your chest and you're pressing up through that chest, okay? When I get to the top of the movement, I think about squeezing those two pecs to each other. Same as I do on a fly, same as I do on a press. All right, we'll get Adam Bear playing back in gears again and we'll get ready to rock. All right, guys, another exercise you simply can't go wrong with. Good old dumbbell lateral raise. Last exercise up here, we have got an overhead tricep extension, and I'm going to be using the Vulcan rope. Now, Vulcan rope, super fucking good attachment, guys. If you like an overhead skull crusher variation, which I do love, but I was using the Atlantis one upstairs, so it's kind of hammering my elbows a little bit. So I swapped to using the Vulcan rope because I can literally just use outside of my fist, right? Grab it with more of a neutral grip, come out and up, and it doesn't hurt my joints as much, okay? And not only that, I find that like with the narrower grip on the Vulcan rope, right? I can kind of just rock up like this. I don't have to like straighten out my arm. So I keep my elbows, right, out like this, where my triceps are fully lengthened here in this position, not with my elbows in, but actually with my elbows out. I'm getting nice lengthening of the tricep there. And I'm literally just rocking up here and back down. So I'm just staying within this really short range motion, and it fucking feels amazing. And it blows up just the length and range of my tricep. If I come up and I fully contract here, that's going to hit my medial head. But just that underneath my tricep there, that long head, that's all I'm trying to hit here. Just trying to hammer that. So this feels beautiful. If you got a Vulcan rope, guys, set yourself up with the cable stack. What I'm doing here, right, I've got a preacher curl bench. So instead of being over here doing a preacher, turn the preacher around, back braced up against the preacher curl bench, and then I'm going to use the Vulcan rope here, and well, you'll see in just a second, all right? Oh, a bit fucking heavy today, that was. So we'll go with a much, much lighter, higher rep set for the back off. I do find on arms, guys, 8 to 10s, they just don't really hit it. They just don't really cut it. I like volume for arms. 10, 12, even 15, 20 reps. Just drive those motherfuckers full of blood. Right. We'll wrap this session up, guys. Then I'm probably going to box off some steps, whatever steps I have left on the treadmill. And I will catch up with you when I'm at home for the post-workout meal. Or I might do a quick little bit of pause, but you'll see.
Boom! How we doing, my people? So you would have seen some posing there post-workout. I was very, very happy with how I looked today. And then I was on my way out, Kuba called me, told me to do some more posing as well. They were both happy with how I looked. They were both, I say, Meg was like, yeah, I was watching you when you were over in the corner posing. She's like, not in a creepy way. She was like, but you look good. And yeah, I was very happy with how I looked today. Weird one, right? Because like everything felt really good today in the gym, like I said, and I just looked crazy full. And I said to Kuba, I was like, yeah, just like I look great today. I look really full. And I was like, I did have like 2 servings of that hydration thing today, so like maybe like more salt. And that's why I look a little bit fuller. And obviously, when I was telling him like more salt, he was probably thinking like this fucker, because I love my salt, and he's constantly telling me put it down. But as we are getting into the summer, I think it's probably needed, because I do tend to sweat quite a lot.
My pillow was soaking wet this morning.
My pillow was soaking wet this morning. It always is. You don't understand how much I sweat in the night time. That's why we got the cooling pillows. Now, anyway, guys, we got the post-workout meal here. Prawns, macadamia nut oil, ketchup, and 120 grams of rice, I believe. 125 grams of rice, 120 grams of rice. And then we've got 50 blueberries and 50 bananas. Lovely stuff. Hopefully I have enough banana for the evening time. I'll probably have to go back and go to the shop, will I?
There's about 50 banana left, I'd say.
Not ideal, guys. Not ideal. I thought Chloe was coming to the gym with me today, but then she wasn't. And if she was coming, I would have got her to stop in the
Guys,
shop.
we done my training split, okay? I've never ever trained on a Wednesday. Ever. So I don't know why he thought today was going to be any different. And he was standing at the door being like, are you coming? And I goes, no. Today's Wednesday.
Just prep brain. Prep brain. I forgot my intro as well.
And then he goes, okay, then I'm going to go to the shop on the way home and get some bananas. He came in the door. So did you go to the shop while I was in the gym? And I goes, no, he told me you were going to the shop.
Sometimes she does that though. Sometimes she's good like that and she goes for me, you know.
Yeah, but not if you tell me you're going.
I know, I was only going to go because you were with me, you know. I was only going to stop in the shop on the way back to get you to run in, like I always do. So that ruined my plan. But anyway, I've got a good couple of other bits to do for the evening. So I'm going to watch a bit of YouTube once I eat this meal. Actually try and relax for a while. And then get back to messages and everything else. Catch you for the next meal, guys. Which is going to be the last one. Which is going to be the best one. as always. Blue light blockers are on, so you already know what it is. It is time for the final meal, guys. Now, whilst I am putting this meal together, I'm going to show you some of the nighttime supplements. Obviously, guys, I already have like my full engineered health stack, my nephron, my hepatic, my cardiac. I take my vitamin D3 and K2. I take that morning and evening. I've got my omegas. I've got my krill oil. I've got my magnesium. What else do I have in there? Yeah, my zinc carnosine as well. But I just want to go over a couple of products and things in particular that are relevant for this time of the night. Okay, so sleep stack, guys. Sleep stack to make sure I can doze off and get quality sleep, which I have been doing lately. My sleep has been absolutely on point. Very important one for the summer, guys. Glycine, okay? What does this do? This cools your core body temperature, which for me, somebody who rolls around sweating a lot while he's sleeping, is absolutely essential. So I take 10 grams of this in the evening time with my colostrum, which is for my gut. And what I do is I just leave that in a little glass here, cooling in the fridge, stir it up, and I use that to down my evening health subs after I have my last meal. So normally what I'll do is I'll eat my last meal at 6:30. I'll leave it sit for kind of like 15-20 minutes, and then I come out, and just before 7 p.m. I'll take my evening health subs, and then I'll go to bed at like 7:30. All right. Now, what else do we got here, guys? Turbo Dreams. So I do actually take a full 8 capsules of this, so the full stack and the full serving. Now, this is quite strong, guys, and this is completely fucking stacked out. So a lot of people do get a lot from just taking 4 caps of this, which is a half serving, and then you can bump it up to 6, and then you can bump it up to 8, right? I would use 8 caps during phases where you just struggle with sleep a little bit more, like prep, like what I'm at right now. You know, your food gets a little bit lower, you might be a little bit hungry, go to bed, etc., etc. I do find, though, with supplements, when I diet, they almost work better. Because my stomach is emptier, I almost feel like I uptake and I digest everything so much better. So I feel like supplements like this, like Turbo Dreams, they really come into their own when you're dieting, in my opinion. I just always feel like I get a little bit more from supplements. And when you're dieting is normally when you're going to struggle with your sleep a little bit more anyway. So this is a fucking staple for me. This is a staple, and I would never ever go without this. Also, guys, we've got Minerva curcumin. So this is actually back in stock on the engineered website as well. So pick yourself up some of this if you want when you're getting your catalyst. This was out of stock for ages. Reason being, right, this is legit patented raw ingredient Beriva curcumin. I said Minerva the wrong time, didn't I? So Riz was waiting quite a long period of time for the delivery and the shipment of this to come, because this ain't some fucking cheap garbage curcumin. A lot of other brands and their products, they'll be selling their curcumin very cheap, a bundle limit load of other things. This is legit, right? This is patented raw ingredient. So you know what you're getting is legit, and you're not just basically eating turmeric, because it's not the same thing, right? Go to the shop, get a fucking jar of turmeric and just have a teaspoon for yourself. It's not the same as patented curcumin, okay? So this is a powerful anti-inflammatory. So what I'm going to do is normally I take 500 milligrams, which is 1 cap of this in the evening time. I'm actually going to double up. I'm going to take 1 gram of this in my evening stack, just to make sure that the inflammation in my gut does be gone. Inflammation in my gut gone, okay? Because you know how I am in terms of looking after my gut health. So that's some of the evening supplements, guys. And then obviously I've made me and Chloe's morning drinks for the morning. Now I'm going to put together my cream rice. So you can see here, I've got this lovely pink looking rice pudding. And what that is a Strom raspberry ripple cream of rice. So for this, it's actually growing on me. It's actually growing on me. I haven't had it a ton since I got it. I haven't had it in a couple of days. I had like the arse end of the buttered pancake and the vanilla sugar cookie to like finish off, because I didn't want too many like bags of cream of rice there. So now I just have the white chocolate caramel and the raspberry ripple. So I fancy this evening for something like a little bit sweeter. So yeah, it's growing on me. It's growing on me. I don't think it's one I'd like if I was like peak off season, but you know when you just get that little bit of a sweet tooth, guys, when you're on prep. And having this with banana, berries, I'll probably have raspberries instead of blueberries actually with this. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Having this with like bananas and berries and the whey paste, and of course the ground sweet cinnamon, it just hits so good. So I'm going to throw that together and I'm going to show it to you, tell you what the macros are, tell you what the totals are for the day, and then we'll wrap that video up here And there we have it, guys. What a fucking beauty. So we have got 90 grams of our ESN rice pudding X Strom core mix, 60 grams of whey iso, 50 grams of berries, 50 grams of banana, and 20 grams of almond butter. That is going to go down an absolute bloody treat. So it will. And that wraps up today's full day of eating. I'm going to pop the total calories and macros, boom, up on the screen there now. I think when I first told you what the adjustments were for my day, I remember I initially got it wrong, and then I corrected it in the video when I was like redoing it, or not redoing it, sorry, when I was editing afterwards. I put like in words the right adjustment to the carbohydrates down, but I think I said to you, I was like, oh, I'm on like 450 or 450 carb now. No, I think I said 500 grams carbs, but I actually on 484 grams of carbs today. So 298 protein, 484 carb. You would have seen it up on the screen anyway. So yeah, 3,500 calories. Not bad, not bad. But it's relatively low, guys. It's relatively low, right? It's all relative. This is low for me. I am hungry on this, believe me. You're eating 5,000 calories in your off season. Over 5,000 calories in your off season. This is not a lot of food. What are you laughing at,
There's
CJ?
kids in Africa starving.
Yeah, I know. I'm not really like hungry.
He's
like,
not hungry, guys. It's just all in the head, you know.
Yeah,
It's mind over matter.
it is all in the head. It genuinely is in the head.
Because
Everything is a signal that you can just switch off.
how many people out there are eating 5 meals a day?
Chloe's hijacking my vlog now.
You know?
Look at them delts. Beard in her head, look. See that? Whoa. We get that for the thumbnail. And now we're going to sit back, relax, and we're going to watch True Detective, guys. So we're on episode 6 here of True Detective Season 1. And if you haven't seen True Detective Season 1, it's probably the greatest Season 1 of any TV show ever made. I remember the first time I ever watched this, it absolutely fucking blew my mind. I thought it was so good. They should have done more seasons with McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. It would have been unbelievable. But rewatching this, haven't watched it in fucking years. Life hack for you guys. HBO Max. So good. Has so much shit. Genuinely. So I'm really happy that we found that.
I want to download it, guys, so I had to, you know.
And what's the story? What do you reckon, Chloe, so far? True Detective.
Very good so far. I love Matthew McConaughey. I think he's just such a good actor.
He's good.
He's so good. And I was asking Dara, was it last night? I was like, does he still act? But you were saying that you don't think he does, that he's just kind of stepped away.
Yeah, I don't think.
It's a shame.
I don't think he has been in anything for a while. I mean, sure, all these actors, like, he'll make a comeback at some stage, I'm sure. But I think he just got sick of Hollywood. And you know what? I wouldn't fucking blame him.
His money's definitely made by now. I just think he's just so good that I'd like to see him more things.
I know. I feel like it needs to be a good enough film for him to come back, though.
Yeah.
He needs to really satisfy that itch for something that he might want to do. But I mean, I don't know. You kind of do whatever you want when you got that fuck you money, can't you? So maybe he's just chilling, living life, doing other shit.
No, he definitely is, I say. But yeah, no, he's up there for me with one of like the best actors, I think.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Yeah, for sure. I think he's very good. Range is fantastic. So big Matthew McConaughey fan. All right. And on that note, we'll wrap that up there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you go onto the Engineered Muscle website, pick up a couple of tubs of Catalyst and you code DMAC10.
Make sure you go onto my YouTube channel and subscribe to me.
Make sure you go onto Chloe's YouTube channel, like the video. She's getting more comments than me over
there
there on the channel at the moment.
He's
so
getting way more views than I am.
She's doing well, but yeah, she will pass me eventually. I've told her this loads of times.
I just need to not be so awkward.
I've told her this all the time. I was like, Chloe, eventually, I'm telling you, you're just gonna go way, way beyond me, and you're gonna leave me for dirt. So I fully believe that. So yeah, I just need to keep reminding her that. She keeps posting, keeps being consistent, but she's been good the last while. So fair play, Seaches. Fair play.
Yeah, just wait till I'm shredded, guys. You'd be sick of me. But I get to a certain stage where I'm like afraid to show what I look like because I get embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. Because like my face gets so
gaunt.
thin and like gaunt, and I have really high cheekbones that like I genuinely look like I have a skull head. And
she gets a right pea head, skull head.
Well, it's bad, like it's so bad. And then obviously when I'm in my off season, my face is nice and round, like it is now. So it's just two extremes. And I just don't really like to show the really gaunt face. I like to just be... Nobody can see that. Cause my
Shredded
mom,
physique though.
anyone that knows my mother watching this, don't tell her I'm on a diet. She's not allowed to find out.
Yeah.
No diet talk to her.
Shush, say nothing to Lee. Chloe's done about 2 sunbeds as well, and she's on the phone to her man today, and she goes, "Have you been using the sunbeds?" Straight away, like, she fucking nothing gets past her. She's absolutely
I was like, no, ma'am, I've not been using the
I
sunbeds.
don't even know how she can even tell that or even see that through the phone. She's just like, nothing gets past her. It's crazy.
So yeah, no diet talk, guys. I'll ring my mum if I do compete.
Yeah, when Chloe competed in 2023, she FaceTimed her mum after she got off stage, and she was like, "I don't show," just because she couldn't be listening to her the whole way through the prep. So yeah,
she still
we
complained.
did a secret prep. She still complained, and she still will, and she always will. But that's okay. That's just the way she is.
So no home visits now, guys, because we're going back home in May. And my mum was like, "Oh, are you going to come down to see me?"
We won't have
And I was
time.
like, "Oh, I can't, mum. We've no time." But I just don't want her to see me for another 4 months until I've lost the weight and then put a small bit of weight back on her. There will be war in my house.
Yeah. Well, if you want to know all that shit, just go over onto Chloe's YouTube channel, guys, okay? She's posted a couple of videos now, and she's starting to hijack mine.
Have you noticed anyone else's parents get the same as mine, or is it just fucking my family that are weird with like the...
I know a lot of people's family are definitely weird like that. To be fair, like my parents were a little bit about it, but now they love it, which is good. So yeah. Well, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Bye.